This is going to be a really quick follow-up on that last video. I realized when I was almost done editing that video that I had cut out the ladder build, so I'm going to build the ladder in this video. Should be a really short video. The ladder was kind of cool, so I want to go ahead and just add that as a kind of a follow-up, sort of a part two. And I realized the reason that I cut that out because I had a massive rainstorm come up while I was out of nowhere. I had just done that bottom rung, so I hit pause on the record to let our princess kitty cat in. This one, cutie. That is Luna, our little pretty kitty. But she was outside, and that massive rainstorm came up out of nowhere. I really felt the need to let the kitty in. So when I came back, started working on that ladder build, I got up to do something else, came back and unpaused it, not realizing that the whole ladder build was cut out. So I'm going to do that now. Since this is going to be a short video, I'm going to do a couple of announcements real quick. Kind of announcement reminders, actually. So we do have a Facebook page, or a group rather, so you can post and ask questions. You can post and brag about what you've done. You can ask questions about something that's not working. We do have, I believe we have 2 or 3 of the developers are in here. So if you're having technical issues, if they see it, I don't know how much they get on here, but if they see it, they might be able to help you with technical issues. It's better to go to GitHub page, Inkstitch. That's really where you need to go if you're having issues with the program not working right. But if they see it, they sometimes respond to it. We do currently have 793 members. It is growing rapidly right now, getting about 10 or 15 a day. Pretty happy with that. You can post just about anything you want to, as long as it's PG. It has to be Inkstitch related in some manner, shape, or form. And right now, no politics allowed. Safe place. There's a lot of places to argue about politics, and this will not be one of them. I also have a subreddit, Inkstitch, reddit.com/r/Inkstitch. Basically, the same rules apply here. I'll let you get away with a little bit more, but it still has to be Inkstitch related. I still don't want politics in here. Not near as active. Right now, 204 members. It's nowhere near as active. Facebook group is definitely more active, but not everybody's on Facebook. I understand that. I understand why, and I don't begrudge you a bit. So that is that. So we'll get back into this. I'm going to go into fill and stroke, set that opacity down like something like what we had before. And this is just going to be the ladder build. And I'm going to do it as much as I can the exact same way that I did it on that one, on the real piece. I did that. And then I did that. Line those up a little bit better. I think I actually did a convert line. That's fine. This will work. Go ahead and grab both of those. Control K. Combine. Extensions. Inkstitch. Params. Turn that into a satin stitch and allow lock stitches after. Apply and quit. I think I need to move that out just a little bit. Okay, I think that'll work. All right, so we've got that one. That is a quick little satin stitch. Yep, sure is. And then we're going to follow that up with a little running stitch to go up to here and over. Stroke style dotted line, and go into extensions, Inkstitch params. Allow lock stitch neither. Apply and quit. Grab that bottom rung. I'm going to hit Control D to duplicate, and we're going to drag that up right to there. Go into params. And allow lock stitch neither. Oh, you know what? I did wrong. I did wrong on that one. Extensions, Inkstitch, params needs to be before. Yep, I sure did. So before. True. I don't mess this up. So now, from here, I can grab that running stitch, get Control D and duplicate it. And then put it up here. Grab that next one, duplicate it, bring it up here. Where are we at? Right here. And then grab that running stitch, duplicate, bring it up, duplicate, hang it up. Grab that running stitch, duplicate, run it up. Grab that, duplicate, run it up. Yes. Okay, from here, I'm going to do a running stitch up, over here, and all the way down. There's another running stitch. Extensions, Inkstitch, params. Neither. And actually did that. In the other one, I actually did that as a as one of these. And what was it? 2.7? Was that right? Oh, more than that. 4.7. I guess I could just measure it. Let's go with 5. And six is a little bit big for a satin stitch, but I think my photo might be a little big. X. Nope, it's about right. It's bigger than I made yesterday, so that's partly why my line is so wide. But that's fine. That won't hurt a thing. Pull it down a little bit. Okay. So if you're doing it, following along with yesterday's video, it's that line will not be that wide because my image settings was smaller. Yeah, it is. All right, Inkstitch, satin tools, convert line to satin. And then we're going to run a running stitch up. Oh, I got to do, okay, we'll go ahead and do this one. params. Neither. Apply. And then I need to do a neither on this also. Okay. And now we're going to run one back down. And in this particular setting, it's a 6, but like I said, it won't be that much on yours if you're following yesterday's. All right. Satin tools, convert line to satin. Oh, wrong one. I do that a lot. Satin, convert line to satin. Select our nodes tool, highlight that, straighten it up a little bit. You want that satin stitch to be pretty straight because it's supposed to be a ladder. And then we want to make sure that this satin stitch, Inkstitch, params, we do need to do a neither. And then we need to make sure that the cursor ends on the right hand side. And it does. Cool veins. Apply, quit. And now select that. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to drag it up here. Okay. And now we're going to do a running stitch up to here. Running stitch. And then we can do a satin stitch all the way down. Extensions, Inkstitch, satin tools, convert line to satin. And I think I forgot to do that one, the neither. I did. But we'll set that to neither. Hit apply and quit. And then on this very last column, the very last thing that gets stitched, we need to make sure we do after. Hit apply and quit. And let's see what we have. Where's, okay. Let's see what it looks like. Nice. And that's basically what I did in that last video, so came out really good. Alrighty, so that's how I did the ladder in that last video before I got so rudely interrupted with a princess kitty cat. That's all for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, make an old trucker happy. And until next time, thanks for watching.